the hole. Batted away by Dion. Manu to Kawhi. Oh, mama!
Extremely well in this first half. There's the block right there. Kawhi Leonard off to the races, and this is what I'm talking about. Right there.
The kick to Leonard, who attacks and finishes.
Just cheating over to prevent Tony Parker from getting in the lane, and Kawhi Leonard able to go top shelf.
Just what you want waiting for you when you get back to Indianapolis.
Kawhi Leonard. The Spurs on the board.
Emphatic.
Yeah. Gordon on the drive, taken away by Kawhi Leonard. Get ready, highlight.
Here has more steals and breakaways than I had in my entire career. And again, he's just done a beautiful job using the glass on the rim to protect the shot.
Leonard and Parker combined for the steal. Kawhi. Seconds to play.
Well, you called it. He's cleared for takeoff. This is how you finish in the open court.
Thompson. Oh, look at that. Kawhi Leonard. Thompson chasing. Wraps him up. And one.
One more look at our Bud Light play of the game with Kawhi Leonard.
No, he just got those arms, and forget about it. You cannot play with the ball around him. And then, how about the strength and the wherewithal?
Spurs had their largest lead of 10. The Spurs have missed 5 shots in a row. Kawhi Leonard.
Advantage of it with the bucket. Matthews with 5 tonight has averaged 15 through the first 2. And
defender's body, your body, and then the ball. And there's a great example right there. Uses his body.
Kawhi Leonard looking to dunk it low. Kawhi on the drive and score.
What a second half he's having already. Big men who can shoot the basketball.
Spurs turned it over and they got it right back.
A beautiful reverse layup and has the focus to finish that off after getting popped in the
Be able to control it.
Step back, fires, hits. Kawhi VP in the same season.
Whoa.
2 players. How about that? Was a rising star, being in the Rising Stars game.
42 to go. Mills can't connect. Kawhi the rebound. Turn around. Oh, what a top. Leonard on the putback.
It's just a terrific offensive board flying out of nowhere.
Danny Green cutting in the paint. Kawhi can't go there. What a move by.
Looking to pass off. Now you're inside of 5 seconds. 3 on the shot clock. Leonard, difficult look. He buries.
St. Louis, the spirits of St. Louis. Kawhi Leonard with a dunk.
It looks like you've seen this before. This is from the other side.
He makes both, giving the Magic the 1-point lead. Kawhi got Davis in the air and stuffs it home.
Kawhi right there.
This one was not easy.
No, this one was...
Dodge a little bit of a bullet there.
Parker quickly. Kawhi Leonard goes right by.
As he gets in the ball game, great job here.
Spurs have a 14-12 lead. And a steal by Kawhi. Collison back, not going to catch him. Finished by defensively.
Turning defense into offense. He's a defensive machine. Collison underestimates that length.
Said they're trying to attack in the first 6 or 7 seconds of the shot clock. When we get back, we'll go. An explosive himself.
Yeah, we got it going there in the third quarter, and I like to see him.
Lawson knocked away. Here comes Kawhi Leonard. To Manu, back to Leonard, and the flush.
I just love this 2-on-1 break here because Kawhi Leonard did exactly the right thing
About this court, and I want you to follow along. I know you will. Kawhi with the steal. Kawhi with the flush. Time for our Bud Lights. Play the game.
Yeah, we just talked about mitts, and look at Kawhi Leonard. Gets not 1, but 2 down one. There's the first deflection. There's another one. Just takes it away from the Bucks in the open court.
In here tonight, and showing it's no fluke against the Spurs as Kawhi rips it away from Markieff Morris. Morris goes for the steal. Forget it.
There's Kawhi Leonard playing solid defense, and he's off to the races. Watch him sneak between these defenders and still finish at the rim.
We're trying to make one last-ditch effort here. Kawhi Leonard puts a halt to that with the steal. Burks trailing. Kawhi up and in.
It's his signature play. Every game you see this. It's deja vu all over again. Kawhi Leonard in the deep from Matt Bonner. I prefer McGee, a big guy. Kawhi Leonard continues to run the floor. And look at McGee. He had him on the...
And again, counters. 74-66. How's that?
On the low block. Plenty of time to go to work.
Against Hamilton. Leonard. The Aztec hand.
I think so.
Kawhi with the steal. Parker back to Kawhi and the easy dunk.
Kawhi with those long hands, those long arms, long hands, comes up with the deflection.
Leonard driving into the paint. Tough shot by, especially in the finals. he was outstanding. Not just the 15 points, but
they're 3 of 12 from behind the arc. Here's Leonard from outside. It's called the NBA Coach of the Year, but he's not working for us. As Kawhi Leonard.
Spurs by 10. Kawhi for 3.
First off, wide open at the top of the key here. This is what you need him to do. Step up in crunch time in the guts of the game.
Kawhi Leonard.
Matthews.
Kawhi Leonard.
Shines on him here today. Pop called me today. You want to go walk around and...
Lillard stripped of it. Parker to Leonard with Batum. And Kawhi with the dunk. And now Leonard. Kawhi with 5. Going to the rack. Up and in. Comes to Duncan. That leaves Kawhi Leonard open. And he makes them.
But if you can move him side to side and somehow get past him with Kawhi is long enough.
Parker gives to Duncan. Rotates Kawhi Leonard. Got it! 3 so far this year. Leonard.
Hands up. It's not about who's in front of you for the next week or so. It's about sharpening up and keeping that rhythm.
Kawhi Leonard. Nerlens Noel, the top draft pick of the Sixers, who probably will miss most of Parker. Kick out to Kawhi. 3. Oh! Kawhi Leonard.
Oh, he's got to be ready to shoot that. Tony Parker's going to tell him, hey, if I pass it to you in the corner, be ready. Pass. Or somebody's trying to make it happen by themselves.
Parker to Leonard. Again
on the offensive end of the floor. And his in-between game right now.
260. Kawhi steals it after he batted it away. Back to Kawhi. And the Spurs.
Oh, you called it.
Kawhi Leonard to counter. Yep. Bringing it. Pops the jump, falls back into last year's mode. Going for 3. Count it.
Very many shots in the second half. Beautiful extra pass from Matt Barnes.
Now 5 on the shot clock. Lee. Oh, there's Kawhi Leonard. Going to the rack and score.
Not it's that, a flagrant 2 or a common foul. In this case, a common foul is Leonard.
Nice trap now. Davis took away the baseline.
Leonard shoots it over, breaking down Randolph. Nice find. Leonard on the ball fake. Connects.
He had 10 in one of those games.
I love this. Going right at Kyrie Irving. He's on.
Thompson coming out. Kawhi.
Hey, Velo perhaps? No. Oh, don't.
For the Spurs, 6 for 8, 75% for the Magic.
Kawhi Leonard along the splitter. Kawhi with a reverse. Kawhi. Got it. Now to Kawhi Leonard. Swoosh. In San Antonio, 3:23 to go, first quarter. Leonard backing down over Johnson and Jones. Got 10, the first to double figures for either club. Kawhi Leonard on the drive, the left-hand shot. Bonner to Kawhi and Leonard. He knocks scoring games in both games in Toronto and Milwaukee after the drought. Kawhi Leonard in Minnesota after a year in Oklahoma City where he was coming off the bench. And Rubio back. Oh, to Kawhi. Stops for 3.
Almost a chest jump shot.
He's got a dozen. Kawhi Leonard answers. Duncan rebound. Outlets. Kawhi. Kawhi will attack. Kawhi to the basket. So replacing the legend Jerry Sloan, and that is not an easy task, and particularly with the young club. Is tail end of a back-to-back. Spurs are 4-2 so far in these situations this year. Leonard.
Chris Paul getting back on him. Leonard takes advantage of his size. Switch. Goes to Kawhi Leonard posting up against Crawford. Nearly lost it. Double team comes. He waits and scores.
To Kawhi Leonard against Tucker. Kawhi.
Commits all the way to the basket.
Bledsoe's got 9. They've been led by Prize.
This team to be healthy, clicking and playing on all, and clicking on all. If you could put him in a pick and pop situation.
Little 8-0 run here. Nice shot.
In that paint area, which allows Andre to see over the defense and find the 2 best shooters. Again, look, the Spurs were up 5 with 2 minutes left, and Ray Allen.
This is by Klay Thompson, who has now gone 3 of 7 and pushing the envelope at the other. Weaving his Mills in the corner. Leonard the 3.
Unit. If I'm Golden State, I'm trying to get the ball down to David Lee as Kawhi Leonard comes up with the steal.
Leonard coming in, but personal 1-point lead. Leonard could spin to get free.
Ball stop. Parker kicks it off. Kawhi Slips it to Timmy from a stop.
Kawhi with great penetration, just gets the defense working against themselves. Two guys running out there to the...
Kawhi nearly tied up, goes to the basket, looks for split. And Thiago with Leonard posting up down low, wheels, sets up Mills, and Patty all
with Marco Bellinelli and all the other weapons he has. He's relishing his role. Look out.
Oh, Timmy. Bellinelli. Leonard to Baines, the reverse, got it with the players.
Not everybody can do that.
Great touch pass, and then Thiago finished. But he is an outstanding long-range shooter. And Brian Shaw said, if nothing else, he'll keep... Kawhi all over Bayless, got a piece of it, and that 9 on 6 of 21. On the drive.
Oh, that's not...
Nice help by Kawhi.
Finds a wide open lure, but
They don't get the block, right?
Yeah.
But you just drop it, step back, Plumlee the rebound, knocked away by Kawhi.
Oh, great hands.
DeMar DeRozan has 13. On a cuff, Kawhi.
Back to J.R. Smith, Leonard on him now. Diaw guarding Carmelo Anthony. Oh, and Kawhi.
Found and brings it himself to Thompson. Kawhi knocked it away.
No, he's a tough kid. He's got quick feet. Let's see, Conley just can't get wrapped up in one-on-one play here.
Here's Mills on the reverse.
Holiday sets up Evans. Kawhi says, I'll take that.
Never get tired of watching it.
And a steal. I mean, Kawhi.
Last 3 minutes, you always want to consolidate. You want to finish the half. As Kawhi Leonard
Don't have shot blockers. Take your time down there in the low block. No need to...
The last 5 games, he's averaged 20 a game as Kawhi, Buckland, and Violet Palmer drawing the wrath of both.
Oh, good hands there from Kawhi. And watch the hands from Kawhi. Gets a piece of it, and he's going to be off to the races if Ibaka doesn't...